guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have got my book releases that's coming out for May. I have decided to do it this way so you guys can see where I'm reading from, and basically so you can guys above it. So I will be moving my little thing around so you can see that I'm trying to read it. We've got to go through. If I have missed any, you guys let me know again down below if I'm missing any, because I know I've definitely missed quite a lot, but this is the only app I can find that has this kind of situation to it. So let's go. So the first book we got is Bite Me, Royce Talism by Laura Ho. So this is acclaimed author of A Lost Tank Stand. Lucy Lee is not a romantic in her sharp A and YA sweet rivals to romantic romp through Kalala, Lompa, and poet fans for Emiko Jean, Abigail Hingwen, and Kat Jo. So reading on about it, Angie Chan never expected to be the punchline of her own life. But how else do you explain getting accidentally run over and seeing a lifetime of careful preparations, endless training, and all your hopes of track to scholarship to college destroyed in a split second? Not to mention, this is the only witness to your humiliation, between being your number one arch nemesis, Royce Talism. So I'm not actually going to read it all because I'm going to be here for hours. I don't think you guys want to be here about an hour long just me reading this one. You can just pause this video and read the rest. So as I'm going down, you can slowly read it what we're going on. For me, this book is not going to be something I want to read. Doesn't sound that kind of interesting. Again, if you don't know, I have got my notepad. Any authors I find intriguing and that I want to read, I will be taking their name down because I have got a thing I want to do for next year. So I'm going to carry on going down. Then the next book we have is The Summer Love Strategy by Ray Stove. A sweet and swoony YA rom-com about two friends making a pact to find summer romance like they've seen in the movies, but find love where they at least expect along the way. So Haley has always had a crush. The problem is her crushes never like her back. And her latest unacquired love, a girl from her basketball team, gets a boyfriend. She decides she's done for falling for girls who are unavailable. Her best friend Talia wants romance too, but rarely gets crushes on anyone. She's tired of watching Haley get her stomped on over and over. So the girls make that they'll help each other find summer love by putting themselves in situations they can always lead to romances in movies. So I feel like them two are going to end up dating or something like that. Is what it's going to go off. What it sounds like it's going to be. Again, this is not going to be something I would kind of intrigued by. Oh my goodness, if you can hear the car in the background, I do apologise. Neighbours are far, it's got a car, it's very loud. So that is the book. So let me just move it up. So that is what it looks like. I will say the cover looks very bright and very beautiful for a May book. Next up we have is The Prom Babies by Kelly Magoon. So a compelling multi-generational novel from the Coretta Scott King and Prince Honor winning author of How It Went Down, Lighted Up and Minister of One Club. Prom Babies chronicles the stories of three teen girls who become pregnant on prom night. 18 years later, their three babies, now high school seniors, are headed to prom and facing their own set of complication issues and questions. That does not sound like intriguing at all. For me, I'm not a big fan of stuff like that anyway. I've just got myself into sports romance. So I've just got a book from Ellie Kennedy's first book, The Deal. So I just got that book and I'm really excited to read that. But this book does not sound intriguing at all. Next up we have is Perfect Little Monsters by Cindy R.X. He. Someone has murdered the queen bee of Centennial High School and all the girls' friends are suspects. This is a twisty thriller from a talented debut author, perfect for fans of They Wish They Were Us and One of Us Lion. So Ellie Moore was the most popular girl in school and also the most hated, but she's murdered at her own party. There are too many suspects that count and too many people who think she deserves it. Excuse me. Okay, that sounds like really interesting. I do love a murder mystery. A girl that was never liked. I feel like it's going to have some kind of plot twist that she wasn't actually murdered or something like that. But that sounds like a really intriguing thing. So I am going to go through that. There. Okay, so next up we have The Devonport More Like This by Crystal Marquis. So this is the anticipation sequel to the instant New York Times bestseller featuring escapist romance and the wealthy black family in the 1910s Chicago. Like the blazing Chicago sun, the drama is hitting for the Devonports and their social set. Before the summer of 1910 drops its last petal, the lives and the love of those four young women will change in ways they never could have. I do like to know more about stuff that was from the previous, but the cover is very bright, very pink. But for me, this is not a book I want to read. Oh, okay. Next up we have is Better Must Come by Desmond Hall. So Barely Missing Everything meets American Street in this fierce and evocated, action-packed young adult thriller that looks at the darkness of light-filled Jamaica and how tragedy and missing drug money helplessly entangles the life of two teens who want to change their fate. That sounds a lot, but the cover. Yeah, so this book is not something for me to read. Okay. So this is called 15th Summer by Michelle Danton. Chelsea is looking forward to a summer at the lake. It's the first time her family has been there since her grandmother died and she can't break out of her funk. But summer takes a turn for the better when she meets a boy who works in the bookstore. Josh is cute, sweet, funny and best of all, seems to be like her as much as she likes him. As the day passes by in a blur of boat rides, panic picnics and stolen kisses, she can't believe how lucky she is and no one's ever made her feel so special and beautiful. I like her. I like this one. Okay, next. Oh, we have 16th Summer by Michelle Danton. Anna is dreading another tourist field somewhere on Dune Island that follows the same beach ice cream friends repeat. That is until she locks eyes with Will, this gorgeous, sweet guy visiting from New York. Soon her summer is filled with flirtation and fun, and Anna falls over heels. Also, we got that author already. Oh my god. 17th Summer as well? Okay, we've got this author. I'm not going to read anything about this one. Another book by this author called Under. Oh my god. Okay. Swept Away as well. Okay. Next up we have is A Spin of Fate by A.A. Vora. Three teens fight the system in this high-staked, high-fantasy YA, the first of an epic trilogy inspired Indian philosopher. I can't say that word. Sorry. Alias world is covered by toric lore, a force that segregates people into upper and lower realms based on their weight of their souls. Sounds good to me then. Then next up we have The Unboxing of the Black Girl by Angela Shanta. So written as a collection of vignettes and poetry, The Unboxing of the Black Girl is a creative non-fiction reflection on the black girlhood. The WYA title by award winner and author Angela Shanton is a love letter to the black girl set in New York City and serves as a personal and political critic of how the world raises black girls. I don't like political books. I know. Next up we have is The Blood of the Root by Landarin Williams. A teenager on the run from his past finds the family he never knew existed and the community he never knew he needed, and they hate CBU for the young, black and magical. Enroll in this fresh fantasy debut with the emotional power of Legendborn and the redefined astral magic of Love Country. That sounds right up my alley. Next up we have This Book Won't Burn by Samaha Admid. So this is after her dad abruptly abandons her family and her mum moves them a million miles away from their Chicago home. Nora Khan is forced to start the least quarter of her senior in a new school, away from everything and everything she knows and loves. Really being uprooted and deserted, and Nora is the certain key to survival to keep her head down and make it to graduations, but things ain't that simple. Sound interesting to me. Ooh. Next up we have The Dare by Natasha Preston. This is I triple dead I triple dog dare you. As the new year comes to an end, senior pranks are just beginning. It all starts innocently enough. Marley and her friends Alice, Lucius, and Jessie egg houses, set chickens around the court, and free the principal's office with glitter-filled balloons. I can really tell that something is going to happen in this. So sign me up. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, then we have Lies Until It's True by Jessie Weaver. So this is a good girl's guide meets Knives Out in this haunting way. Thriller to redeem herself, the true crime TikToker Amanda Pruitt spends the summer in the Colorado investigating a murder that seems open and shut. When two crimes, one past, one present, intertwine, Amanda becomes the main suspect. Okay, yes it is. Then next up we have The Hot Boy Summer by Joe Diminiza. 4K teens in Texas have the sum of their lives while discovering important truths about realness, belonging, and friendship in this joyful, white, young adult contemporary novel for fans of Adam Sylvia and Becky Albertile. Then we have Burning Crowns by Catherine Dora and Catherine Weather. I have this book already, so I'm not going to read into much of it. That is my book already. I have this author as well, so I'm fine. Then next up we have Dispatches from Parts Unknown by Brian Bliss. Julie knows it's unusual that a professional wrestler runs a constant contemporary on her life that she can only hear, but growth can be only awfully funny sometimes. Next up we have The Sunhead by Alex Assin. In this queer coming-of-age teen graphic novel, I don't like graphic novels. Breakout talent Alex Assin, high school grown 10, feels herself growing apart from her friends in a million inexpressible ways, but her classmate Alia takes an interest in her latest obsession. A vampire romance novel called Sunrise, Rotam suddenly feels like a less alone and more than herself than ever before. I just don't like graphic novels like that. So we see. Next up we have Eyes Open by Lynn Miller Lackman. Psychological 1967, Sonia thinks she knows what the future holds. She becomes a poet, and together she and her artist boyfriend, Z. McGill, will rise above the government restrictions that shape their lives. Restrictions on what Sonia can do and what she can go without a man's permission. The restrictions on what music she can enjoy, or what books she can read, or what questions she can ask. Breathe, Journey's Healthy Binding by Marie Cobbaig and Dr. Sarah Pinzmera. A graphic guide to gender-affirming care with real life stories and research-backed advice about chest binding. Okay. That's what the cover looks like. Ooh. Militia by Stephen Dos Santo. High school friends Ray, Sophia, Jaquin, and Isabella embarked on a private Halloween weekend to Melissa, now defunct horror theme park to the coast of Dominican Republic. Okay, this cover looks so good as well. Okay, then next up we have The Ballad of Darcy and Russell by Morgan Matson. So Darcy believes in love at first sight. Oh, bloody don't. Even though it's never happened to her, she spent her whole life waiting for that perfect magical moment. But right now her life is anything but perfect. In the aftermath of a music festival, she's stranded at a bus station till Morgan the day before she leaves for college. Her phone is dead, she has no cash, and she's convinced nothing good can come to this night. But then she meets Russell. Next up we have The Queer Signorina, I can't say that, by Alex Crispo. So this irresistible and hilarious rom-com from acclaimed author Alex Crispo is a whirlwind of telenova, love drama, and hijinks with Jacone Zoda finds himself fake dating his childhood crush and newly minted date to his queer signorina. Sounds interesting. Next up we have Death Country by R.M. Romeo. Romo? I can't say it, sorry. So Hadestown meets Orpheus, I can't say the name, and it's where two Miami teens travel to the island to retrieve their girlfriend's soul. Okay. The cover's definitely something I would go for, but the synopsis doesn't sound that Next up we have Is a Crane Among Wolves by June Ha. So Hope is dangerous, love is deadly. This is a true story based on a Korean history. 1506, Joseon, the people suffered under the cruel regime of the tyrant king Joseon, powerless to stop him from commending the lands for his recreational use, banning and burning books, and kidnapping and harshly abusing women and girls as his personal plaything. But it does seem quite interesting. Yeah, let's go. Let's try this one. Then we have 10 Things I Hate About Prom by Ella Gonzalo Rose. To be honest, you guys really want me to read them all out? I think you guys can mainly read them. I'm just gonna do a little swish and swatch. But to be honest, it doesn't sound like it's things. I don't like things like that. Then we have In Repair by A.R. Razinda. Doesn't sound interesting to me, so next. Ooh, It Waits in the Forest by Sarah Duss. Okay, one of the covers definitely got me. Eyes of Attack left her father dead and her mother in a coma. Okay, yep. Next up, we have Break to You by Neil Schussman, Deborah Young, and Michelle Knowlton. Oh, good heavens. Next up, we have The Night Is Ours by Ronnie Davis. Oh, this is the one where she gets accepted in school, but she doesn't want to do that. She wants art or something like that, I think. Yeah. Then we have Beach Cute by Beth Reckless. I will say the book cover does look really cute though. Then we have True Love and Other Impossible Odds by Christina Lynn. Sounds okay. Then we have The Dangerous Ones by Lorna Blackwood. Okay. Oh, this is vampires. Vampires are dead. Yes, please. Okay. A Tale of Two Knights, Tristan and Lancelot by James City and L. Behella. I don't know, it's a graphic novel, so I would not like that. The cover is cute. Next up, The Girl in Question by Tess Sharp. 14 Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm intrigued. Tess Sharp. Okay, next up, we have The Brightwood Code by Monica Hesse. Okay. I'm intrigued, but I need some more convincing. Then we have Unbecoming by Sima Yasmin. I can't do things with that. No, sorry. Next up we have The Worst Perfect Moment by Shiva Plotza. Oh wow. Mommy. Then we have Fly Boy by Casey LeBlanc. Okay. Then we have Thirsty by Jazz Hammonds. Some of these books I really want to type, like, yes, I want to read it, but Blood and Fury by Justina Ireland and Tessa Grattan. Ooh, okay. Okay. That sounds like a good book to me. I know I'm not reading as much, but I only go mainly for more of the fantasy books anyway. Then we have Attached at the Hip by Christina Rinko. Not something I would read. Summer Nights and Meteorites by Hannah Reynolds. Wild About You by Caitlin Hill. That's one I kind of think I would read, but not at the same time. Keepers of the Stones and Stars by Michael Barakova. Don't Save the World. Okay. I like that. Then we have Have You Seen This Girl by Nita Tidal. Copycat Murders, yes. We love a good stuff that's based on, like, I know it sounds weird, based on like copycat murders or serial killers. I'm into that. The Worst Rain by Maggie Togan Hall and Faith Safkaf. It's a YA graphic novel. It's okay. Then we have The Lamp Lighter by Crystal J. Bell. The cover's definitely intriguing. And it looks like we have pirate ships at the back. I'm not sure. I can't tell. Then we have The Word by Mary G. Thompson. This kind of gives me Alice in Wonderland vibes, the way she's holding. I Wish You Would by Eva Deslores. This is not how I planned it, but you know. Liar's Test by Ambelina Kwamilina. Fist. Does sound quite interesting, but yeah. Then we have In the Shadows by Tanya Bry. Oceans. Shooting Full Stars by Christina Webb. Before and After You and Me by Dennis Woodburn. The Redemption of Dia Keeves. Flawless Girls by Anna Marie McLorman. The Quince Project by Jessica Parra. I'm just going to read the names and you guys just read it. Then we have Stay Dead by April Henry. Just that title gives me the thing that I want to read. Maelstrom, A Prince of Evil by Laura Merrin, graphic novel. Don't Be a Drag by Sky Quinlan. The Lilies by Quinn de Confutado. Ooh, okay. I'm intrigued by that one actually. I don't have any authors with the letter Q. The Only Light Left Burning by Erica J. Brown. Cute. And that's it. That is everything for the book releases that's coming out for May. I hope you guys enjoy this. It might be a little bit different. I am switching between to see what I would like to read and what I wouldn't want to read, but we'll see. If you have any guys recommendations or what books I should read, leave a comment down below for me guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.